What's around, everyone? How are y'all doing during this Aries season, right? I'm coming to you now to give you your Aries reading, right? And now we're fully into Aries. We're 9 degrees in to Aries. What's around, all you Aries people? Happy solar return. Happy flight day to you, right? This is a wonderful time for you to start creating new things, right? Initiating new things, starting new stuff, doing new stuff, right? No matter what, Aries can account about that. No matter what, no matter who's there, who's watching, where you at, what time of day it is, Aries be Aries. So, Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, how y'all doing out there? Oh, wow. So this is the energy for you. You know, I have to come to you today. Today is my day to speak to you, right? To tell you what energies are you manifesting in, okay? What energies are you creating in? What energies are you planting your seeds in? What kind of seeds you're creating over there, huh? I want to know. All right, comment below what you're creating over there. What's new? What's popping? Right? All right, so this is going to be your Aries reading. So whatever zodiac sign I talk about, that's for Aries sun. Wherever your sun is at, wherever your moon is at, and whatever your ascendant is when it comes to the Aries placements, right? I'm also going to be talking about each zodiac sign. So your zodiac sign, Gemini, zodiac sign, Cancer, zodiac sign, Pisces. But it goes for the sun, moon, and ascendant of that sign. So if you're Gemini sun, moon, and ascendant, that would apply for that Gemini reading. If you're Aries sun, moon, and ascendant, either one of those, that would apply for the Aries reading. All right, so let's get into it. Does these cards really want to talk? All right, what energies are you manifesting in? Ooh, what's around, Aries? Sun, moon, ascendants. This is your reading for the Aries season. Now we dead in the Aries season, 9 degrees. So what energies are you manifesting in, right? What are you bringing about? What are you creating? What energy are you creating out of? So the 9 of Cups. Okay, I know it's your season, but dang, all right, dang. Y'all all content. Y'all sitting there like, I'm happy. I'm satisfied. I got what I want, need. My wishes have come true. Everything that I've been working on has manifested. Everything has been going my way so far. So I'm cool. I'm sitting there. They all polished cups behind me. I picked out the right drapes, to put them on. You know what I mean? The sun is shining bright always. Even if it's daytime, if I step outside, it's going to shine. Okay, come on, Aries. We already know you the head. You got to be like that. Y'all really got to be like that. But y'all go ahead. Y'all get it like that, okay? This is y'all season, right? Get it how you can get it. And it's sturdy and it's stable. So this is not just a gloat just because of gloating. You know what I mean? Aries don't, I'm not going to say don't, because there's different levels to it. You know what I mean? But the overall energy is, you got it. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to be like, because you know what they say, the ones that's always out there yapping, always being seen, is the ones that ain't doing nothing. That's just all, smoke and mirrors type of thing. But for the Aries that that I'm talking about, the one that's been doing their thing and been putting in the work, been focusing on their dreams, their passions, what they want to do, and they got it. And even if they don't have it, they on their way to it, right? Because everybody's on their own journey at different times, different paths, whatever, right? But at least the ones who are not really sitting back like this Aries here, this gentleman right here with the red hat and the red socks. I mean, look, he got the white robe. I'm done. For all y'all Aries who got it, y'all better go ahead. I'm jumping in my stool right now. Y'all better go ahead right now. But for those who are on their path, you can see it coming. It's on its way. Keep on going. You know what I mean? Because you will be like some of the Aries out there who's just chilling. They up there. Everything is done. They don't have to spit shine nothing. They don't have to polish nothing. all they got to do is just keep riding the wave, keep going on whatever they've been doing. And then there's some of y'all, okay, Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, who might be, you got it, right? But you might be overindulgent. You know, that might be to, like I said, to prove to other people, external people, what you got. Maybe you feel like, oh, I got it, so let me go get this certain kind of car or get this certain kind of house or these certain kind of clothes, when you pretty much know that's just to please others. It's not really pleasing you. Like, you can really give two craps about it, but for other, however you want other people to look at you or whatever you trying, quote unquote, to attract, you feel like you got to go all ultimate to do all this and go way beyond what your means are. Because even though you may have it, your financials might be great, your business might be great, your love life might be great, you know, how you seen in the community and everything like that and what you created so far might be great. But, you know, you can get into like an egotistical type of thing. And, you know, everything is about me. Don't do that. Don't be worshiping too much materialistic stuff. Like, have that be a way to describe you, you know, to please other people. Some of y'all might be dissatisfied with just everything that's going on right now. You know, like, you could be like this guy, but, or this female, you know, but you got, you know, other things around you that's making you dissatisfied, and you can't even enjoy. You can't even enjoy. You know how many times you heard people talk about how they do so much and they didn't even have time to enjoy it? You know, so it might be that situation also, you know, so it's time to cut some things off. And an overall card, and I'm going to do a different reading for this, came out for everybody. It's the Death card. I mean, it's just perfect. It's perfect when you're in that creation mode, when you're trying to create good seeds, plant good seeds, pick good seeds to plant, you know, that whole process, right? We're in that season now, right? So, you know, this is the good time to put death to things, you know, let it fall by the wayside and let them go so you can be lighter, so you can, you know, keep continuing, you know, to get to where your wishes do come true and you are satisfied and you are content, and there's, at that moment, you don't need no thing, no, you don't want no thing. If somebody asks you what you be like, nothing, I'm cool. You know what I mean? And people say that, and sometimes people lie, but sometimes people say that, and it's real. Like, ain't nothing, I'm cool, like, I'm good. You know, for real. Also, if you're not happy with what's going on, look into yourself. Okay, it's a time to look, and this is your season. And we got a Pisces moon going on. It's a new moon about to happen. So it's a great time to look into yourself and to figure out, okay, what is happening within yourself that's not making you manifest these good, wonderful seeds, or helping you create these good, wonderful seeds, or giving you good, fresh, you know, knowledge and advice and wisdom. You know, you got to get rid of some things. Like I said, the overall card for everybody, I'm going to do a separate reading for that, is the Death card. So enjoy your Aries season, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. Have a good day and night. Who surrounds Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Tauruses? This is your reading for Aries season, right? So we got the Knight of Cups. Okay. All right, Venus. Okay, you all in your Venus mode. I'm so excited for those who are. You're feeling real creative. I mean, it's just flowing, okay? And that's who you are. Come on, everything is thawing, you know? The snow is melting. It's just flowing on down the street and whatnot. We getting rid of it, you know, so that the grass has time to grow, the roots can unthaw. So you feeling that loosening up of the soil, you know, the earthworms moving around, you being creative, all in your creative mode. And then the romance. Are you watching romance movies? Are you reading romance novels? Are you in a romance? Do you wish you were? And you just all up there dreaming about your Fabio. If you know who Fabio is, look him up. Okay, who's a new person now? Michael B. Jordan, right? You know, or Idris Elba. Did I say his name right? Idris Elba or whatever. But y'all know all the people that be getting those locks. Or Lisa Bonet's husband. I forgot what he was, but he played on one of them anime movies. But all right, y'all gonna be like, she don't know the anime characters. Okay, hardy anime people. Okay, sometimes it slips my mind, but I got it in my head. Like, y'all, just imagine it, right? Okay, the beauty of it all, the chiselness of it all, the curviness of it all. Okay, fellas. I mean, y'all, y'all just all up, and it's a Pisces moon time too. So y'all really getting that extra oomph of energy, or just appreciating beauty. Maybe you decide to change your wardrobe, or change up your decor in your house, or you know, get into new types of styles of patterns. Or now museums and stuff are opening where you got to wear a mask. So most of y'all going out now and starting to enjoy some of the stuff that's been locked down for like 2 years, you know? So that's good. Stay in that mode, stay in that creative mode, because this is perfect for manifesting, you know, new seeds, for creating new seeds, for being in that energy to know what kind of seeds you need to plant in order for this to grow this way and that way. You know what I'm talking about? So you are in that mode. For those of you who are like, no, not me. I'm a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. I'm not feeling like that. Well, maybe you just in La La Land a little bit too much. Okay, come a little bit down. I know it's good to dream and to imagine and to fantasize, but in reality, see that you're missing that part right there, right? Reality, right? You got to start living it down here, or bringing it down here to make it more realistic. So if it's your dream to be a painter and to sell paintings one day, or to sculpt, or to sell this new patent or whatever, I mean, you can dream all day about it, you know, but what about actually putting it down on pen and paper, and then maybe reaching out to some associates? And this is a good time for starting to reach out to different people, to connect with different people, maybe lease out a little studio somewhere downtown for $25 an hour and invite people, and you go to, you know, print all your flyers, you know, whatever, but you get what I'm saying. Maybe you're imagining too much and not putting that imagination in and bring it down to this dimension, okay, where you can physically see it, touch it, taste it, smell it, and live that dream, right? See that beauty of it, actually see it, not just in your mind, but physically. Some of y'all might be in unrealistic situations because you're still stuck in La La Land up there. Like I said, it's Pisces energy when the moon, so it's natural. But this card is to tell you, come down. It's okay to go up, but come down sometimes. And down is not a bad thing, okay? It's just connecting you to what's real in your life, right? Facing what is real in your life. Okay, so if you're feeling some kind of way, you know, where you gotta stay up there, maybe you need to check yourself. Maybe there's some jealousy issues. Maybe that's causing you to be moody because you're not where you want to be. You're not appreciating yourself. You're not appreciating the things that you are creating. You're not, whoever, like you're looking at love and romance, like whatever, you know, I give up on it. You know, you're not looking at yourself as being beautiful. You're not looking at the world as being beautiful. Like you in this whole sulky, So instead of this water being like clear and blue and flowy and whatnot, it's like mucky. You know, you ever seen like a swamp, you know, and it be moving? It's like that, you know, you got that, and in that cup, ain't nothing fresh up in that cup. That's like tainted water, you know, that's like people coming to donate to your water supply because it's surface, because they feel like the people that's around you is going to be intoxicated by your filth and all that stuff woe is me mentality and feelings. Okay, so you ain't never gonna see this blue sky. You ain't gonna never get the message of love. You know, you ain't gonna never receive no type of beautiful thing, love message, flowers, just looking around your home and just feeling the love just by how you redecorate it. You ain't gonna never be in a romance and all that other kind of stuff. You're just gonna be sitting watching soap operas and all these other people fall in love, and you're gonna have a whole bunch of maybe animals or nothing at all, but something else to replace the space, right? To fulfill what you should have been getting yourself out of and clearing up that water. Okay, that's all I got to say right now towards Sun, Moon, Ascendants. But for those of you who are in this energy, okay, you keep on going. You flow with your energy. You flow with the seasons because you're right on time. You're right on point within being in that energy of beauty to create wonderful seeds. You know what kind of fruit you want to create out of that? Wow, I would love to know. So comment below. Have a wonderful day and night, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendants during this Aries season. What's around Sun, Moon, Ascendant Geminis? This is your Aries reading for what energies are you manifesting in? Okay. What energies are you in and you're creating out of, right? So even if we don't know that we're creating seeds and we start in something new, that the energy that we do it in affects the outcome. It affects what grows out of the seed, right? So I don't know what's going on with you and Taurus besides your neighbors. But y'all might be looking into each other, dealing with each other, maybe in each other's household, in relationship, co-workers, business partners. But something with you and Taurus is going on. But y'all have the same card, the Knight of Cups, right? So go back and look at what Taurus, I said for Taurus, and some of y'all might have heavy Tauruses in your charts too. So if you are into natal charts and things like that, go look at where your Taurus and Gemini houses are in and compare what I say in that video and in this one and kind of put it together. You'll get a better story because what I say for Taurus, I may not say for Gemini. So it'll be a nice puzzle. It's the Gemini tip. But I'm talking to Geminis. Y'all know what I'm saying. Oh, but for Tauruses who just happen to be watching this, yeah, watch this. So here you go. So the same thing I had said for Tauruses, you know, you are in your creative mode. You know, things are flowing for you. You are creating freely. You know, you got that free space to create. You know, you in that imagination stage, and Pisces is in the air and the moon. So that's a lot of imagination, and it just left us. So it's still lingering. Plus the moon came back up, so it's heavily weighted. So this is for you, okay, to take action, like literally take action on your creativity and your imaginations and all of that. If you're in some kind of romance, or you found, I found my soulmate, found my twin flame, you know what I mean? And that romance, yeah, take action into it, especially if it feels right, especially if you're resonating with it right now. Why not? Don't be scared. This is Aries season. If it don't work out, oh well, ask an Aries. They would call it Aries afterwards. They would tell you, oh well, okay? Keep moving, right? That's why the wings is on the head. Keep moving. Don't be thinking too hard about too much stuff. Should I? Shouldn't I? Should I? Don't do that right now, Gemini, because sometimes that can happen where we think so much that we don't do it because it's so good in our head. All by ourselves, it's just good. So it's like, why even go out and take action on it? No, take action on it, all right? Especially if it resonates. You're enjoying the beauty of everything. You might never seen something, but you pass that way all the time. But now it catches your eye, and you're like, oh, I never seen that before. I wonder why. That's beautiful. And you're taking out your phone. You done passed it like 30 times already. But all of a sudden, things are starting to look beautiful for you. Maybe you redecorating or doing things with your wardrobe, or going out and seeing plays, or fashion shows, or whatever. Anything that's considered creative, dancing. You know what I mean? But Geminis, we can overthink, and we can over-imagine. And we can take it all the way there. And we're good with that. Like, we don't need nobody else to participate, nor do we need to really do it, But this is a sign to say, yeah, go ahead and do it. Stop living it out in your head. Go ahead and do it, And some of the things might be unrealistic, the things that you're imagining or thinking. So just take a look, take a step back. You got like maybe the 2 days or so to really use the energy, that's still lingering from the full moon, to kind of sit back and be like, okay, what is real, what is not real? And the overall card for everybody, I'm gonna do a separate reading on it, is the Death card. So let things go that are unrealistic, come back down to reality and figure that out. Use your pen and your paper, use your communication skills, use your writing skills, use all that to figure out what you don't need, what you do need, so that you continue on being in this feeling of creativity, of this feeling of romance and just love and imagination and beauty and fa la 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 la, Minnie Riperton. Listen to that song. It's kind of like that feeling, feeling, right? If you're jealous of anybody, or jealous of anybody, if you're jealous of it could be a person, place, or thing, anything, just get rid of that. It's a time to just let that go. This is Aries season, burn that, okay? Because you don't want to start creating things out of jealousy. You don't want to start creating things, out of your stank mode, out of your B mode. You want to be able to create out of a love, a romance love, with your creation. It's just like creating a baby. You don't create a baby out of jealousy and envy and all moody, because guess what? Once that seed come out, okay, yeah, it's a cute baby. Wait till a couple weeks, couple months, couple years go by. That baby is going to reflect all that energy that you was feeling when you was creating it. I am a doula. So this is why I taught pregnancy, okay? Because I teach childbirth education classes, breastfeeding, all of that, okay? Home births, all of that stuff, okay? So it all relates, okay, when it comes to the seeds, all right? So get out of that funk, okay? I told Taurus it's about clear your water out, okay? You need like a water fund or somebody when people come in and donate and clean up your water or whatever the situation is, but you got to clear that out. The junk got to get out your feelings. You got to get that out your mind as well, okay? And that way you can continue on your journey. You can continue on. If you don't know what you want to do, it will come because you done cleared out all those nasty feelings. If you don't know what feelings, just look up, feeling nasty feelings or, down feelings or negative feelings or something like that. This is not the time to do that. It's the time to get light, get free, get flowing, and get into your imaginations to make them real. Okay, so you can be like how some of the Aries are doing. Look at that sign. Honey, they chilling. Some of them is like, I'm content. Like, I'm literally happy right now, okay? Even though it's their season, but some people are experiencing that. And dreams do come true. And Gemini's up everybody. We know that, right? But now it's time to put those dreams into reality. Bring it down a little bit, down, down, down. Ain't nothing wrong with down. I don't know why people be thinking something wrong with down. Good things be happening down. Gemini, y'all know that. Y'all know we be traveling from heaven to hell and back. All right. I'll see y'all around. Have a good day and night, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants during this Aries season. What's around, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants? This reading is for you for the Aries season, okay? So this is basically about what energies are you manifesting in. Even if you don't know it, you're manifesting every day, all right? So this is just to make you aware of what energies that you are in, okay? In Cancers, y'all didn't want to talk. Some of y'all didn't want to talk. Y'all didn't want to express yourself. And that could be for a very good reason, because it took a while for this card to come out. The cards used to be talking, I'm a Gemini. I got a lot of Gemini, a lot of air, so we be hollering at each other, right? The cards, and they didn't want to say nothing, really. And some of y'all are on a spiritual path, and that's why, like, you don't want to tell nobody. It might be new, it might be fresh. You don't know nobody in your area, community, Facebook, Twitter, nothing, nowhere that's thinking the same things you thinking, feeling the same way you feeling, and you feel like this is all a spiritual beginning, or you about the start of something new, right? But come to tell you, you ain't alone, right? People are out there who are going through the exact same thing, and same zodiac sign, because it's not just one Cancer watching. Hey, even if I get like one view or one like, still and yet, there are more Cancers out there, and people, and period, that are going through these spiritual journeys. And you are Cancer, so you're ruled by the moon, right? And that's all emotions. That's just all moods, okay? It is a whole mood. That's Cancer, okay? So just make sure, when you're going on this path, that you don't feel alone, because you aren't alone. And if you're starting this journey now, it's 2022. So, and even if it's not 2022 and you're seeing this video in 3033, that's fine, okay? Everybody goes on their path on a different time, different levels, different spaces, different everything, right? It's all unique within that person. So just know that you're not alone. Know that as long as you keep going on your journey, you will start connecting with others, okay? That can resonate just with you. No explanation needed, okay? Because it might be hard for you to be explaining things right now. It might be hard for you to communicate what's going on with you right now, Therefore, it might make you feel a little like, you know, out of it, like you're not with it, you know, and that's causing like self-doubt. You know, you're putting yourself on limits, that you can't do this, that you can't do that, you can't, all these can'ts, you know, all that. And that's just messing with the whole thing. And it's drying you up. It is drying you up. And that's not good, because, you know, you need that flow, because right now is a flowing period. You know, everything is thawing out, you know, stuff is melting, you know, things are starting to push through and wiggle through things to loosen things up, aka worms, you know. So for you to be a Cancer and feel dry, feel out of it, that's not really cool. And it's a Pisces moon, so, you know, definitely tap in the moon. For those of you Cancers are on your path, you know, you're feeling it, you know, you're feeling real free, you know, aka free to be. That's me. So you on your way. You know what I mean? You on your way. For the other Cancers, okay? You know you got limited potential. You know there's growth there. You know what you're doing. You already see the growth, and you know it's just going to get bigger. For those of you starting, you already know. Nobody can tell you these seeds ain't going to be the bomb. Whatever comes out of this, what I'm putting my energy to, it's going to go. Man, you don't even know. Girl, you don't even know. And the discovery, the process of discovery, enjoy that. Enjoy that, because especially during Aries season, I mean, yeah, go for it. You know, you may not know all the answers, but in Aries season, who cares? Just do it. You'll figure it out after it's done. All right. And that will help you. That will give you more inspiration. If you ain't traveled in a while, or you know you need to be certain places, but you be doubting, this is Aries season. Do it. Just do it, because that's going to help whatever you're trying to manifest grow even more, you know, and be in your favor, because you can manifest things that don't go in your favor too. Let's get that right. All right. But you want things to go in your favor. You want to feel free. You know, you got that fire. Look at you wear them tights for nothing. She ain't wearing them tights for nothing. Look, and decorate the hat that look like fire. Go ahead. Okay, Cancer, use the fire. Okay, if you don't know how to use the fire, look up fire signs, look up Aries, watch an Aries, listen to Aries music, you know, something with an Aries. Tap in. If you don't know, you can use a Sagittarius, Leo, either, whatever, all fire. But this is Aries season, so stick more towards the Aries, you know, and not the Aries that's just, you know, oh my gosh. No, some inspirational Aries, okay? You know, because I'm not trying to get you all dried up even more. I'm not Cancer. So go ahead, tap into some Aries energy, you know, dry up some of those woe is me emotions, you know what I mean? But have just enough wetness where your seeds can grow, where they can grow and be nurtured in the right space, in the right home, have the right warmth, have the right temperature. You know what it takes to grow things, right? Just look at pregnancy. Perfect. All day. All right. Have a good day and night, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants during this Aries season. Enjoy. What's around, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants? This is your reading for Aries season. So this is about what energies are you in for manifesting. And you're in the zero energy, Leos. I don't need to say any more. That's it. I'm done. Look at you. You got the sun shining in the background. You got all that golden shimmer in the background. You know what I mean? You're right now, yeah, you might be on a cliff, you know, and some of y'all are really out there. Y'all just taking risks. Y'all just really into this Aries season. This is a perfect card for Aries season. I kid you not. If you are not just going on your spontaneity self, okay, you got a new name, honey. You got a new location. Yes, you free to be like me. Oh, you free to be. Yes, AKA. So listen, yeah, you got Fido with you. You know what I mean? Or Sophia the cat, somebody with you, but you got loyalty that's riding with you, you know, that's on your side, whether it's here, you know, in this realm or in other realms. They're riding with you. They got you. Okay? It's innocent. It's pure. That's why it's zero. Okay? It's a pure space. That's what Aries came out of. Okay, they don't call it the head for no reason. So you manifesting in manifestation mode. That's why I said I ain't got nothing to say. I really don't. The sun came out for you. Like literally with the flower, and there's so much potential. So much potential. And you're balancing all of the fire signs, and you're using the earth to ground it, to make, to make sure that it happens, that the beginning, the middle, and the end is all going to be fruitful and processed very well, you know, where it just keeps creating itself, kind of like if you make another zero and put it together, make that infinite sign, or put the full, smash that together, there you go, you got the infinite sign. So those who are in that energy, this is perfect time for Aries. Yes, you might make mistakes. Oh, it's Aries season. You'll be forgiven. And I told you already, backed up. Even if you ain't got no friends, family, no neighbors, nobody to talk to, no friends online or nothing like that, it's okay. You got backing during Aries season, okay? Aries season ends on the 19th of April. So do you, boo? You already know you got this, okay? For those of you who are like, nope, I might not be a Leo because this don't sound nothing like me. Well, maybe you're holding back. Maybe you're not using all the fire that you got, you know, that you could have. Maybe you need to borrow some fire, okay? Write in a red pen. There you go. You're borrowing some fire because you're holding back. Stop holding back. You're freaking Leo. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you can't even call yourself a Leo then. Then don't call yourself. Change it. Go to a different, don't, go to Vedic, okay? Be that sign. That's it. You're holding back, okay? And then those of you who are not, the opposite of holding back is what? You just going too far, too fast, too reckless, okay? So even though I say, yeah, it's go time for the Leos, but have a balance with it. Have an equilibrium with it. You know, there's no, you know, you got the winter here in the scene, and then you got like, it could be the summer in the scene. So there's a balance to this card as well. So yeah, you're la 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 and skippity doo dah, skippity yay. And of course, you know, during this time, you know, you're going to feel the fire to go because it's Aries season. But yeah, take risks. But when you take risks, you know, take risks where you know you're not taking reckless risks. You know, it's not going to cause you your survival, or it's not going to cause you things that keep you going, like food, shelter, and clothing, and transportation, you know what I mean? And healthcare. Those things can keep you going, right? But if it's risking those type of things, maybe you've been in a loving relationship for 50 years, but this thing was gonna break you up. Like, there's nothing wrong with your relationship, nothing at all. But if this is done, this will totally destroy it. You know what I'm talking about? Even though I say, yeah, take the risk, but there's a way of doing it, you know? Take wise risks, you know, use this fresh, new creative energy. And maybe on that path, instead of sprinting, you might want to walk to a slow song. So instead of listening to a song that makes you sprint and hurry up and get your journey on the way, maybe you need to take a stroll sometimes. Maybe sometimes you can do a little sprint, you know? And then maybe sometimes you can do a speed walk. Maybe sometimes you do a skip there, but kind of balance it out. You got to the 19th to play around with the speed and all, but you know, because you all in this creative energy, but it's new, but you'll still know, because like I said, you got backing from the universe if you stay tapped into yourself and not really listen to other people, because it's new. So when something's new, people ain't gonna understand what's new until after the fact, and then you have people that copy. You know what I'm talking about? But while it's still formulating, people are like, what is this, like YouTube? You know what I mean? Back in the day, man, when Justin Bieber was on, there was only a few of us that was hanging on to it. Was on YouTube, you know, Superman, all that stuff, you know. But then since it's COVID, everybody is freaking on YouTube. It's like, where y'all people come from? I don't even know who these people are. They coming from all networks. I ain't had cable in eons, so I don't even know who these names. I'm like, why are these people in my recommendations? So stuff like that, you know, when something's new, people are not on it. But after a while, everybody starts, you know, oh. So just like, invested into the first Bitcoin or invested into the first Apple, what is that? What is that? Now look, right? So that's what you want right now. So people are not going to get it. So just keep on your journey and make sure you stay in that balance, just how life is in balance. Seasons are in balance. All right. Have a wonderful day and night, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. What's around Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants? This is your tarot reading for Aries season. And this is about what energy are you manifesting in? Okay, well, I don't need to say nothing. I need to talk to Leos. I don't need to talk to y'all. Maybe a few people, few Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants I need to talk to. But some of y'all could just leave now. Bye. Keep doing what you're doing. Have a wonderful day and night. See you next time. All right, so the wealth, check. Business, check. You the boss, check. You securing yourself, check, check, check. What, you abundant? Check. You disciplined? Check. Oh, no worries? Check. You meditating? Check. You balanced? Check. Okay, check. I ain't making this up. Virgos, okay? There you go, right? Some of y'all like, honey, some of them checks was not me. I don't even know. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, this looks very abundant, right? So the opposite of this is what? Some of y'all ain't feeling abundant at all, okay? You're not feeling it. You're just like, my finances is whatever, anything that touch, do not turn to gold. It's just wilting and falling apart before my eyes. I don't know how to keep it stable. Your health might be going bad. Every time you go to the doctors, there's a problem. Or every time you might not go to the doctors, but every time you wake up, there's an issue. This hurt, that hurts. This, you might start getting headaches now. You never got headaches before. Now your knee hurt. You never had knee problems. So all this could be happening all at once, Virgo, with financial issues, and mixed in with some like, woe is me, but not so much. It's like blaming everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't the problem. Everybody else is the problem. You know what I mean? Everybody is your problem, from your high blood pressure to why you overweight, to why you eat what you eat, to why this is happening to you, to why you are living the standards that you're living right now. It's everybody's problem. So I'm here to tell you, Virgos, no, it's you. Okay? So every overall card for everybody that I got, I'm going to do a separate reading for this, is the Death card. Okay? So it's time for you to start getting rid of things that are not serving you, things that are not putting you into the status of this card here. This card says it all. If anything that is not keeping you in a pattern or a habit, that's going to get you onto the path of where you need to go, because it starts somewhere, right? And this is Aries season, so this is what we're talking about. What are you manifesting? So if you're manifesting on blaming everybody, that's not going to work, okay? If you're manifesting because, not manifesting, but if you're like, people are trying to tell you or give you advice, and they mean it, like genuinely mean it at the kindness of their heart, or, just the intentions in itself is just to help you, but you all blocking them, you think they talking about you badly, or they making fun of you, or, this, that, and the other. And they literally, if you really think about it, if you really sit back and get out your feelings, you will see that, no, they're really trying to help you, or you will feel that they really try to help you, So, don't be so stubborn to advice. Don't be stubborn to yourself, because maybe yourself need to take a look and look up some things. This is 2022. Ain't nothing can't be looked up. There's a lot of self-help of everything. You know what I mean? You ain't got to go nowhere. Or even if you don't have Wi-Fi, when you may have to go to, Dunkin' Donuts to get free Wi-Fi. But still, I mean, come on now. Everybody has Wi-Fi right now. So, start looking up things to change your life, to get to the point where you can be like this King of Pentacles. The energy, whether you're a male or female, it's just the energy of it, that stableness, that, stability, that, you got it all together. And if you don't, next season, Taurus, you're really gonna feel it. You're really gonna feel it. It's gonna be like, oh my gosh, I should have did something last month, should have started on my journey last month. You get those feelings where you felt like something happened in your life and felt like only if you done it, 2 weeks ago or yesterday, or if I just went back out to the car for 5 minutes and turned off the lights, my battery would be dead. You know, I was just too lazy, or I just was too distracted, or whatever the situation was, right? So that's the case. So handle your business now, Virgos. That way you can take care of, that way the rest of your months, the rest of your years, you're starting off manifesting on the good stuff. But all this stubbornness and this obsession with other people's wealth and other people's status, looking at the Joneses, you know what I mean, wishing woulda, coulda, well, I want to be like that, so instead of you getting up and doing what you got to do, you over there hating and whatnot. Nah. Or you over there working $25,000, $25 million of 25 jobs just to get some money, just to get like a Gucci bag or a Balenciaga, just to show and prove that you got something, but you ain't really got nothing at the end of the day when you get go home. You know what I mean? Your bills ain't paid. You know what I mean? You eating off of ramen noodles, not even ramen noodles, just the extra soy sauce packets, and you putting in water, and you making up some concoction just to eat. You know, that is going way too far with it when you can be that, when you are Virgo. I mean, that's why I was just like, no point of reading it, because this looks like a Virgo to me anyway. You know, so you already know. I ain't even got to tell you that. You already know. You feel it every day. That's why you all hating. That's why you mad. So stop being mad at everybody. Stop hating everybody for what they got and get it yourself. I already told you. All right. Have a good day and night, Virgos. For those of y'all who enjoying, y'all better kick y'all feet up, because y'all just sit up there just chilling. All right. And comment below, because I'm proud of all of y'all. All right. Have a good day and night. What's around Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendants? This is your reading for Aries season. Well, where you going with all that fire? You just tapping in with the fire, plus you're an air sign with all that air and communication. Well, you could be talking positive or talking negative, one or the other, but either way, it's coming out real passionate, right? People can talk passionate and talk positive things, right? And people can talk negative, and negative things happen. Now, this is Libra that we talking. Oh my goodness. Libras, listen, Will Smith is a Libra, if y'all didn't know. That's a perfect example how some passions and feelings can come out and be directed in that way. I don't care if they sit up there and try to say it was fake, it was fun. No. Stop. Okay? The energy was there, right? We all felt that energy. I don't care how good of an actor. Oh, he was good. No, don't try to sweep it under the rug, okay? This was displaced anger, okay? That's all it was, okay? And I did a video called Shadow Work the day before, okay, about running away your feelings, and how drama, like how we have to take drama and look at it in a certain way to, you know, but anyway, you can watch that video. But anyway, Libras, okay, so yes, you got all this impulsiveness, you got all this action, you talking, you moving, some people punching, slapping, but you got this energy. Some of y'all are directing it in a good way, where you're directed towards a new project, a new adventure that you're going on. Maybe you're going on a new vacation, and you ain't been on vacation in years, and you're putting all your passion and time into working and making sure you got the swimsuits for everybody. You know, you're putting your energy into all that, making sure you budget your money. That's just an example. It could be a new hobby. It could be a new job that you say, hey, I got this new job. I'm grateful. I'm going all in because this is the job that I landed, that I wanted. It could be a relationship, you know, just anything that you going all in on it, like hard, okay? And that's just some positive things, you know. Some negative things, like I said, you can see what Will Smith is doing, where all that pent up aggression, pent up emotion, all that fire is being direct. And he like, you could look at it, he could be in war mode. All that fire is like going for war mode, and you already got to put air and fire together, okay? All right, that's what you get. Especially people who was kids and they used to play around with fire a lot. Y'all know. Them kid pyros. Y'all know. You put air with fire, use that shit, there's going to be a problem, right? So some problems are happening on the other end with Libras, okay? And this is currently causing, and you might be frustrated because of some delays. You might be shut out of some things. Some things are not coming to you as fast or manifesting as fast as you want. You might be, you know, just all over the place, you know, just not focused on anything, just energy everywhere. Like, let's say if this Knight of Wands card could move, all right, it's going this way, but then it's going to go turn the other way, and then it's going to, like, no real direction. that you're going. It's just, you're everywhere. You know, you don't know what to put it on, what to place it on, where to blame it on. You just all in confusion, and it's coming with all this passion. So you might be burning down houses, bridges, relationships, all kinds of stuff. So those type of people, you know, it's time for you to, even though, and this is Aries season, so everybody is like impulsive, but this card is saying that you are really impulsive. You really are acting in the Aries energy, you know, on going on adventures and, you know, just taking actions on your goals and your dreams and stuff. And that's that good side of it. But I'm talking about for the other ones who just pin up anger and aggression, and they don't know what to do with it, and this, that, and the other. You might need to get some help to learn how to channel, you know, your energies. You know, don't go to whoever Will Smith is going to. Whoever Will Smith is going to has failed him. Okay, so, but you might need to learn some techniques on how to, you know, deal with your inner self, how to deal with channeling your energy and focusing in on, you know, certain things that's going to help, you know, create new seeds, not burn them all up where you ain't got no seeds, you know? So it's a lot of working on yourself, a lot of internal fire balance. And if you're into like martial arts, they talk about that, you know, how to balance that fire. You know, sometimes you need it hard, you know, you need it to be torturous like, and sometimes you just need it to be a flick, you know, just like a flick of light, and that's all you need, you know. So just learn how to deal with those aggressions in those moments, and those delays, you know. Maybe in all things there's always a reason. So, you know, even if you have to look at a bigger picture of why you're frustrated, what is making you frustrated, what is making these delays, maybe it's with something within you that you got to change. Not maybe, it all starts with the individual. Everything starts with the individual, everything. All right, so take a look at you during this Aries season, because Aries is about self anyway, and see, you know, how maybe you wasting, maybe you're telling somebody off every day. Really? And the overall card for everybody is the Death card. Maybe you need to get rid of that person, because instead of you telling that person off every day, imagine if you didn't. Imagine how much your health would be better, how you would feel better. You could use that whole hour of anger and energy to be focusing on things that you want to focus on hard. You see what I'm saying? So look into that type of stuff during this Aries season. For those of you who are using that passion in the right direction, and you have a direction, you have a goal, you keep on doing what you're doing, because you're seeing it already working, you're seeing it already growing, that the ventures that you're taking, that it's working. Wow, it's working for you in the long run. In the short run, you see the benefits for it. So y'all keep doing what y'all doing during this Aries season. Have a wonderful day and night. What's around Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants? This is your reading for Aries season. So you got the Page of Swords. All right, so you all coming out your shell, coming out from the depths of the waters, and you have new ways of things now, right? New ways of talking, new ways of communicating with different people, new ideas. Maybe you're learning new things, you're taking a new class, you learn a new language, whatever it is, it's new. Like you're like, oh, this is 2020, this is a whole new year. I'm about to learn this, I'm gonna get into this, I'm gonna learn that, you know, I'm gonna be talking about this, I'm gonna start a podcast, whatever the thing it is you're into. It has to do with communication, you know, and the beginnings of it, the start of it, and it's good. So, and you're doing it fast too. You're like, about that life. You said it, you're gonna do it, and you're doing it. That's it. You said it, you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. Next, you said you want a mission, checklist off, and that's good. You about that life. So other people, you probably like, well, you know, I'm not really doing much, I'm not communicating. Well, you missing your blessings by not doing this at this point. It's Aries season. So this is about, reading is about, you know, what energies are you manifesting in, you know? What are you creating out of this new Aries season? What are you creating that's new? What's different, you know? What energies are going into what, you know, and what's going to flourish after that? So the Page of Swords, some of y'all are just not saying nothing at all. Y'all just sweeping it under the rug, or sweeping it in the ocean and letting the settlements hit the ground and whatever, and you're not self-expressing. You let things slide, and that's just going to hold up a build-up, you know. And some of y'all are just expressing yourself, but the way you're going about it is just completely disrespectful and wrong. So try to learn some new techniques. There's a lot of techniques. It's 2022 on self-help, on communication skills, how to communicate with your coworkers, how to communicate with your spouse, how to communicate with your loved one, how to communicate with elderly people. You know, maybe you work in a senior citizen home or you're taking care of your parents, and that can get kind of frustrating, especially if you have a family. Maybe you're being a little snappy. So, you know, maybe how to communicate to elderly, or how to communicate to kids, how to communicate to whatever. There's so many techniques out there about inner work with communication. How to communicate. Maybe you're a boss, and maybe you just with your words, and you know it because you can see it on people's face, but you need to know how to change it. This is a good time to learn different communication skills. It's also a good time to learn a new language, period, with this card. So if you want to do a Babel, I don't represent Babel, but you know how programming works. So if you do that, or they got free stuff on YouTube and all kinds of things that you can look up. You can do a different language that you're open for that. But some of y'all just sitting, some of y'all are actually talking and doing. Some of y'all just talking and not doing. You know, you just running off with the mouth, but you ain't, oh yeah, and oh yeah, and oh yeah, and oh yeah, but you ain't doing nothing. Or you might be around somebody that's talking a good game, you know, but they ain't showing no action, no receipt, no nothing. They just running their mouth, whatever. Also, just make sure that whatever you are getting into, that you're communicating about, make sure you take your time and communicate it right. So kind of like your words got to be right now with Aries, because when it hits, it's going to hit. And you being a Scorpio too, it's going to hit deep. So just try to, as an air sign would do, kind of fluff up, bend the words a little bit, you know, kind of bend the words, learn some different techniques on communicating with whoever you need to communicate with, even if it's just because you want to start a podcast or you want to start YouTube channel or whatever. There's a lot of things about, what do they call that? Clubhouse or any of those type of things. You might want to learn how to do those, learn how to write a book, or how to write a book, or what goes into writing a book, like how many chapters, or you know, how do you lead up to the beginning to the end, you know, that all the kind of stuff. So anything dealing with communication, Scorpio, that you can improve on yourself, this is what you're going to do. Those of you that have been, you know, communicating and looking into new ways of knowledge and learning different things, I mean, keep doing that, because during Aries season, you'll create wonderful, wonderful seeds that's going to grow into wonderful fruit at the end. All right, have a wonderful day and night, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, and Ascendants. What's around Sun, Moon, and Ascendants, Sagittarius? This is your reading for Aries season, and you have the Ten of Swords. So yeah, there's nothing really to say. The card just says it all, really. You're a Sag, it's Aries season, so there's no reason for you to be feeling this way. Well, I shouldn't say no reason, that's being insensitive, right? But use the energy for that's going on in Aries to start things new, okay? So what you should start taking off the swords first, okay? That way it's easy to get up. So start taking out the swords. We still have some full moon energies left, and the new moon is about to come really soon. But definitely take the swords out. Use this time during Aries season to take those swords out 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 5 by 5, however you can get your hand around there to take it out. You might want to start with the head first, okay? So stop thinking, self-doubting yourself, okay? Those negative thoughts is what's helping you stay down. Actually, yes, that's the right word. So those negative thoughts are helping you to stay down. So if you're going to continue to feel like this, you might start feeling it in your health. You might start feeling it just affecting your daily life, you know, affecting things around you. So don't stay in it too long, because this is Aries season, and with this energy, you should be able to turn those swords around and use them to communicate. Maybe you need to journal, you know, maybe you need to do a vocal journal, or you know, create something, a blog, or start writing things on your Facebook page, expressing yourself, you know, getting those thoughts and those feelings out, because you aren't alone. There's a lot of people who, you know, feel like this, and then people feel like this, sometimes every week. It just depends, People can just feel like this for maybe 10 minutes or an hour or a year or 5 years. It just depends on how long you want to stay like that and what you're willing to do to get yourself out of that. So this is a self-healing card here. So definitely start healing the wounds, point by point, sword by sword. What is that sword? What is that sword? What is that sword? And as you can name the swords, you want to dig deep. That's what you want to communicate with yourself about. So that way you can get rid of those swords and turn them upright so you can start use them to communicate what you want to talk about. And that might be something that can help the world too, about how you healed. A testimony. A testimony helps everybody, especially if it's a true testimony and not just made up for whatever reasons, shenanigans. But this is a time of recovery. All right, we still have a little full moon left to recover, and then we have the new moon. So recover, and anything that you need to do to regenerate yourself. The Death card is the overall card for everybody. Get rid of it. Let it fall by the wayside. If some of these swords are tarnished, they're unrepairable, they're no use to you, no matter if you try to work on them, leave them. You don't have to take all the swords, leave them. The reason why I said take the swords because, you can take lemon and turn lemonade. So I was like, take it and use it as a talk about it, whether it's journaling or personal talking to yourself, or it's talking to the world about it, sharing it with everybody else. However, communicate it out, and that will help you see and pinpoint what these swords are and how to get rid of them. Okay, so that way you can start standing up. The daytime is going to come. The sun is going to come up. And even if you got bandages on, oh well, it's better than being down there bleeding. At least you're walking with bandages. Okay, so let's get to that point before Taurus season, because you ain't got time come Taurus season. Okay, have a wonderful day and night. Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Sagittarius. What's around Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Capricorns? This is your reading for Aries season. And you got the Death card, okay? The number 13. So this card actually is the overall card that I'm doing a separate reading for. So check that separate reading out, because what I say to you, it may be different. But this is an overall card for all zodiac signs, right? Is to put death to things, okay? The expiration date is up. Why are you keeping it in your house? Okay, I get it, because sometimes expiration dates are really there to get you to buy more, but there are some things that we know, even without an expiration date, that it will expire at some point, and we can tell, especially if we open up the jar and it looks a certain way, that this thing, I'm not eating it. It smells funny, it looks funny, it's bubbling, I'm gonna throw it out. Right? We know that. We have the senses to know that. So you have the senses to know that it's time for things to go, right? It's time for that transition to happen in your life. It's time for it to go on to the new step. And this is perfect for manifestation energy, because the question is what energies are you manifesting in, since this is Aries season and you're putting things to death. That's perfect. Right? Because usually before the seeds get planted or even created, whatever, planted, however you want to look at any stage, things have to be cleared out. Things have to be plucked out, burnt out, whatever, smoothed out, raked out, cut out, just to make room for the new growth. And that's what you're doing. Some people cut their split ends, because if they cut the split ends, it's going to make the whole hair be more fuller and healthier and stronger. And that is exactly what you're doing. So you're doing something that's needed in order to bring in healthy manifestations going on. And just like Cancer had a spiritual moment in their readings for those Cancers, there's some of that going on here too. And this is like an inner purging. That's hard. Inner purging is hard. Okay, so if you're going through that, Capricorns, you are not alone. You're not crazy. You may be sick, but the doctor may not be able to tell you why, okay? Just to let you know, okay? So, but just go anyway, all right? Disclaimer, go anyway, okay? Because that's what we're taught to do. So, and I'm just reading cards. So, inner purging is real. So, take it seriously, and you might need to journal at this time. You might need to write dates down at this time and start paying attention to what's going on inside of you, okay? And you will be able to fill in the blanks of why, what. You'll be able to connect the dots, right? Getting rid of things internally. Also, this is like a transitional stage. So maybe something is transitioning. Maybe you wasn't a parent, but now you found out you are a parent. You know, maybe you got to go to a different job or a different department in that same job, or you transition into different positions, levels. You transition into different neighborhoods, different schools, different relationships. It's like out with the old, in with the new. So that's just like that stage where you're about to hit it. You know, after the death and the transition, it kind of it smooths its way in and out. You know, it's not like boom, 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 boom. It's not like that. It's like it's a smooth transition in and out. It fades in, fades out. You know, like a nice song fades in, right? And it builds up, builds down. It's kind of like that. So that's what's going on. So if you don't want things to happen, some of y'all might be resisting things that have to go. Oh, I don't want to lose. Oh, I don't want to lose this. Oh, I don't want to let this go. I don't want to throw this away out. I don't want to. But you know, it's not serving you a purpose. You know, it's just clutter. It's just junk. And this is people, places, and things that I'm talking about, okay? It's just causing dirt, causing more chaos, more frustration. You keep bumping your toe on it every day. You don't use it. You don't. Why? Somebody else could be using it. Somebody else could trade it in and get money off of it or whatever. Or you could trade it in and get money off of it yourself, however you feel like doing. But that's all I'm saying. So this is that time, and this is perfect for manifesting, you know, because you're getting rid of, you know, things that you don't need or things that can stunt your growth. So that way, when it does pop up and grow, it's good. It's looking bright green. You know what I mean? It's sturdy. You know, it's all strong. So have a good day and night, Capricorn. I know you like to have a good what day? Having a good, I know that it's hard. It's hard. But yeah, I'm just giving you some positive energy. That's all. I mean, you're not alone. It's just, it comes with it. It comes with it, okay? Have a good day and night. Transitions. What's around Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Aquariuses? How y'all doing out there? All right, Mars is... Well, the overall energy for everyone is the Death card. And this is a representation of that, what's going on. So here you got the Five of Cups. So something emotional, you're being affected by your emotions, okay? Your daily life is being affected by your emotions during this Aries season. And in a way that's good, and in a way that you know, it just depends on how you look at it. If you want to stick around and be in that disappointment, woe is me, I should have done that, I regret that I did that, then things are not going to work out, you know, in the long run. Like, the whole reading is about what energies are you manifesting in. So if you're manifesting in this old pessimistic, you know, the glass is, forget half empty, half full, ain't nothing in there at all because it's done spilled. You know what I mean? You know, you all mad now if it's breast milk that you spilled, for the ladies out there, even for the gents, you know, because you're gonna rely on the women to bring the milk. So if that's spilled, okay, that's different, you know, because that takes a lot of work. So when that spills, it's like okay. But you know, anything else right now for Aquarius, but still the mom can, you know, go back and pump again. So there's still, she could turn around and go right back up in the room and pump again, right? So this card is saying don't stay too long down there. You know, yes, that's why I say it could be good and bad depending on how you look at this card. But since, you know, I see the light type thing, just turn around, you know, just turn around. You still have you know, two good cups standing there, you know, and they're nice, they're shiny, they're ready for you to pick them up and go. It's a little bit rough, it might be for y'all because y'all got Venus and Mars, you know, hanging out. just hanging out with you, you know what I mean? And Saturn is there, you know. So the reality is smacking you all up in the face when it comes to love and what you are passionate about, what you want to do versus what your heart say versus what your mind say versus what this verse. Oh my gosh, I can only imagine what the Aquarius is going through. But you know, I'm rooting for you, Aquarius, is because, you know, we need you, okay? So, I'm gonna speak for myself. I need the Aquarius. So, can y'all turn around, please, and then keep moving? That's all I'm saying. But, some things that you can control is yourself, okay? So you can control your thoughts, you know? You can control your feelings. So start surrounding yourself around positive things, positive things that make your emotions lighter. I don't care if you're into comedy. I don't care if you're into bowling. I don't care if you're into painting. I don't care if you're into running. I don't care if you're into playing checkers or chess or dominoes. I don't care if you just like punching at the air. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that you got to do to get you out of your funk and kind of balance those emotions, not really blame yourself for everything because everything is not your fault. You can't control everything. And start associating yourself around positive minded people, you know, people that can look and say, oh, this glass is really full and overflowing, or oh, that's okay, the cups fell, that's all right, we could just pick the cups up, wash them over there in the river, we could use the cups for another time. You know, you might need people around that just to give you another side of it. You know, they might be a little annoying sometimes, just like watching Clueless, right? Watch that movie Clueless. She was all bright and just, and that could be annoying to people, like, oh my gosh, go somewhere. But at certain times, you would need that little bright, bubbly personality to say, oh, that's okay. I'll help you pick these cups up. You know, I'll help you carry them over here. That's all right. Don't rely so much on people to do it for you. But like I said, it's okay, especially if you have people around you that are willing, they want to. You know, the intent is good. They know if they come help you clean out your backyard, that you can start growing petunias because you love petunias so much. You know, so they don't mind spending the Saturday with you and telling you their jokes all day while they help you because they can see the potential of your dream. So people like that are wonderful to have, you know, around, even if you need them for an hour or so, go out to eat and hear all the positivity of life. You know, you might need a little bit of that. You might need somebody to take you down to the river and just shoot rocks with and talk crap with for the day, you know, just to get the load off your back. You might need to go down, you know, and watch March Madness games, you know, and eat some chicken wings with some celery or something like that. And then that way, when you come back to these cups on the floor at home, you have a different perspective. Maybe somebody did an alley-oop that just changed your whole perspective on life. You know what I mean? So don't just stay stuck, you know, move on with it. You know, forgive yourself for making those decisions. Forgive yourself for, you know, saying yes to that person or saying no to that person. Forgive yourself for not taking the opportunity or taking the gift. Forgive yourself for, this is about Aries season. This is about new. That's why I say you can learn from this sorrow, from this grief, of what you don't like and what you do like. And now you can just turn around, pick up your cups. You now know what you don't like, what you do like, what you want in your space, what you don't want your space, what you want to deal with, what you don't want to deal with. And trust me, you will find like-minded people just like you, and they don't have to be Aquarius, that's going to be like, I feel the same way as you. And you're like, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so let's go, Aquarius. The world ain't got time for you to be like this. Learn from them, because it's only going to make you a better person. Trust me. But I'm waiting. I just need to see the Aquariuses, because it's like, whew, y'all always be having me like, my mouth be just hanging down like, y'all did that. Like, whoa. Okay. All right. Have a wonderful day and night. Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Aquariuses. What's around Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Ascendants? This is your reading for Aries season. About what energy are you in manifesting? What manifesting energies are you in during this Aries season? Okay, what are you creating? what's new. So what's new is the Lovers, okay? All right, so the Lovers card. So you are aligning yourself, you're balancing the two sides of yourself, the two sides of life, the duality of life, and you're using this in harmony, and there's lots of love around, there's lots of valuable relationships. If there's not lots, it's just a few, they're still valuable. They balance each others out. That your values are the same, your principles are the same. Like, you're standing on solid ground right now, which is great. You might even have choices in your life that's going on during this Aries season. New choices, new opportunities that you can take, that that aligns with your values. It aligns with your daily activities, like what you need to do to stay in your true self, which is great. You also loving yourself. It don't have to be somebody else, because we all have a masculine and a feminine inside of us. So you could be just loving on yourself, and that's perfect. You just got through with Pisces season. You might be like, Pisces season ain't never over. Honey, go ahead with your bad self. Keep on loving yourself. Or it could be some kind of disharmony for those who are not feeling this card. Like, I don't feel no love. Well, there might be some disharmony going on with yourself, between yourself, disharmony within yourself, or outside of yourself, disharmony with, people, disharmony with the locations that you go, disharmony with the neighborhood that you're in, just some kind of conflict going on, some kind of imbalance, some kind of injustice. It's not aligning with how you feel things should be, how you feel things should go. You're not comfortable with it. You can't be naked around it. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be vulnerable or free to be yourself. It's like you got to clothe yourself. You got to shield yourself. You got to do too much, just to feel comfortable, just to feel that you're able to do what you want to do within your space. Within your space. So definitely take a look at those things and see how you can change them, because Aries season is about changing. Creation is about something new, and sometimes you got to get rid of things in order to create something new. Maybe you get rid of a mindset, get rid of a feeling, get rid of a doubt, get rid of something, get rid of something that you used to value that you don't